Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Fallout Shelter Survival. How y'all doing? Hey, I can't tell what the weather's supposed to be like. We've had 50 degrees, we've had 20 degrees, we've had -6, we've had 50, 60, 70 degrees. It's crazy. This winter is crazy, I tell you. I tell you, it's a crazy winter. You know what else is crazy? These quests we got going on right after we get this mole rat attack. We better get this taken care of before anything else goes wrong. Let's get this freaking taken care of. You'll take care of this shit, jackass. There you go. Well, yeah, saw that one coming a mile away. A mile away. And now I gotta go find who had the other... You did. Oop. Alrighty. So we got these quests, or I got these objectives. And they are on the board. Successfully rush 15 rooms. I've done 14 of them in and out while pissing around with it. Collect 17,500 caps in the wasteland. And sell 115 weapons or outfits. I'm not really sure what I want to do about this weapons or outfits thing yet. If I can't find anything else that I can get rid of, I might get rid of it. I've been slowly doing it because I sent out 3 Mr. Handies into the wasteland. 2 of which brought back 5,000 caps each. That's 10,000. And then Star Paladin Cross went out and brought back like 2,500 caps. That's 12,500. And now I got another Mr. Handy here who's collected 5,000 and has come back. But Miss Paladin Cross came back in, and I sold all of her stuff, and I'm still nowhere near getting that one, so I might kick that one out. But let's get rid of these other 2 quests and see if there's anything else in there that we don't like instead of it. I don't mind leaving it in there if it's not going to do anything, but I hate to get rid of it and then be stuck with a quest while we're recording that I can't do. So there we go. We got, for 1,500 caps, that's almost 20,000 caps total on just that objective. And now merge 4 pair of rooms together. We can do that one easily. So you, my friend, you'll need to go back. Where are we going to put your ass? We might send you back out for caps. Who knows? Meanwhile, let's rush this room because it won't take that long. And we should be able to successfully do it. And then that'll take care of that objective as well. Now, collect 20 outfits. Well, booger. Booger. We're not going to get that one done anytime soon. My goodness. And we still got, slow going down here. We only got 4 peeps down in the, jeez. Well, it might not be slow going, but it's sure getting crazy up here in his house. Oh, where's the lag coming from? Oh, my goodness. Yo, where's the lag coming from? My. Let's turn you off from collecting for a little bit. So there you go. So how y'all doing? Like I said, it's been crazy out there. Remember a couple weeks ago, right around Martin Luther King Day, I did not have a furnace because my furnace went kaput. I had guys come out and I was without heat for 2 days, and it was like 20 below outside. And then we had, last week, it was like 60 degrees outside. So there was a better time that I could have had something happen to my furnace. It would have been that week, and that, of course, never happens. Let's collect it just because it gets into that. Oh, you're here. Okay, there you go. And then this week it was 50 degrees, and then it was now it's like I woke up this morning. There was schools were canceled. There was snow everywhere. It was insane. So this is where we're at. It's slow going. It's the long haul through that part of the winter that nothing happens. What is happening though is, of course, I've talked about it before, is that we're slowly closing in on the time when I will not be able to monetize my channel anymore and watch it and monetize any videos. And just when I started really picking up the pace on a lot of stuff, of course, that's when it's going to happen. But it's neither here nor there. I can't do anything about it. Might as well, they're not going to change anything by me bitching about it. So it was just me. I needed to vent last week, and I did. And I just don't know what else I can do. I mean, I'm kind of at a standstill on a lot of things because this was the only thing really keeping me actively recording on a as needed basis, not just months ahead. Like Skyrim was I decided to release 3 weeks, 15 episodes, one a day for 3 weeks, just to get me up to 100 episodes just for Skyrim. I played 100, or I've recorded 100 episodes of Skyrim between PC and the PS4. That's a heck of a lot of time and effort, and I'm going to release them ahead of this window where I won't be able to monetize my videos, hopes that I can, get the last grasp of it what I can. And like I said, I have videos out till April. These are the only ones I record, actively as needed. I actually I got interrupted. I had to stop and come back in. And that's kind of, we talk about what can we talk about? What can we talk about? See how that works? No, it doesn't actually. But mainly, how about there's some kind of a force in the universe. I don't know what it is. Today, especially, I haven't been gainfully employed full time anywhere. And as I still mutter through each week trying to sell t-shirts online and I get paid every month for that, I've been sitting on this idea, and I don't know why I never thought about it before. I have the power of the internet at my hands. I, think I'm a pretty half-decent graphic designer. There are tons of people out there who are better at it than I am. And I have a lot of ways, see, and this is what I'm talking about. This is a perfect place for this discussion. I have plenty of ways to utilize the internet and people who are more talented than I am in order to make money. Legitimately, not stealing artwork or anything like that. Stores like TeePublic or Zazzle or anything like that, you have the ability to do a referral or affiliate link, meaning that Screened is another one. Place people who are more talented or people who have artwork that you really like, you can link to their shirts, and it includes a little, code or piece of the parameter on the or variable on the link on the URL that can that can serve as a pass-through, so that if somebody buys that from that that item that you referred, you get a small portion of you get a percentage of profit as well. A lot of people do it. Now you can also do something called share sale, and you have to sign up for programs and be approved. And usually they take 2 to 3 business days in order to get. I'm still waiting on a couple of them, but there are plenty of T-shirts out there and that I love, that I think are funny, that are really interesting, that are very good artwork, and I want to, help get those people some money as well as myself. And I can do that using Twitter and Facebook and stuff like that by, using the pass-through on their shirt with my piece of the code in it. And if people buy it, then like I said, I get a profit, which is good. And I used to have a blog. I used to do writing. I used to advertise T-shirts and talk about T-shirts on the blog all the time. So I've gotten back into that idea. Now, I spent this morning doing a lot of, let's see here, collect 20 outfits, merch. Oh, I thought I did that. Wait, whoa, what happened? That didn't work. What didn't that work? I can spend the money. Who cares? Almost 400,000 here. Who cares? There we go. I spent the morning editing a shit ton of Skyrim videos, as I was talking about before. And let's see here. Win 20 battles on Quest. This is what I'm talking about. I don't want to get rid of this one because I would be stuck with this one. I can get rid of this one now. And while we're recording, I can do this. I can't do that one. Well, that was pointless. Oh, bugger all. But my whole point of this entire thing is, and I got interrupted on that one, is that I spent all morning just going through and recording, or not recording, but editing all of these episodes of Sky. I mean, because I had no room. I had like less than 100 gig left on my hard drive to you, and Fallout Shelter usually takes up about 35 gig, of record space space on my hard drive. So I wanted to, get rid of as much space as I could. So I had to go through and edit like 5 episodes of Skyrim in order for me to have room to record. And that is tedious, and it takes forever to sit there and watch sometimes and cut to something or back up or move to, edit the way I do. And it's like, these are things that I really don't have to do, but I like to do because I needed to have room. I needed to make space for this thing tonight that I'm recording, this evening. But that doesn't make me any money. That doesn't help me at all, really. It just helps, it's me piddle farting around on the computer all day long, whatever I do. There are things I could be doing that could make me money, and that's this idea that I had for, really pushing these affiliate links. You have access to Hootsuite or whatever these other schedule, these aggregate, these feed aggregators that you can push stuff out. So I set up like 30, you can do for free, 30 scheduled links to shirts to be blasted out on Twitter, as the month goes on. I can do that. That's one thing. It's a set it and forget it kind of thing. Every day a tweet will come out from my account that says, hey, go check out this, this cool shirt somebody else made, or maybe something I made, and get money from it. But I also, like I said, I had this old blog I used to use to promote t-shirts in the shop and all that stuff. So I wanted to go through and look at, like, TeePublic is my go-to place these days. And I wanted to get a lot of data wrapped around that idea, something to set up a blog post about, to write about, something topical. So I looked at, like, what are the most popular shirts out there on their site. And I started seeing a lot of, like, Stranger Things designs, which I thought, that there you go, Stranger Things. It's a very, very popular TV show that was, or not TV show, it was web-based Netflix. My goodness, not even on TV. It's over your internet. That's where we've come to in 2018. You don't get it. Your best TV shows are no longer just on TV. But anyways, that's beside the point. So I wanted to gather up 11 Stranger Things designs to write up this post about. So that's something I was really, enthusiastic about doing. Really wanted to get it done. And I went to go do it, and all of a sudden, I can't connect to the internet. It's like, are you kidding me, universe? I want to do something. I want to actually do something productive, something that is actually productive to a point that's business-wise, and you're conspiring against me to keep me from doing it. Why is that? And there's got to be something in this universe. There has to be some kind of a force. I don't know what it is, what we could call it. The agents of sloth. Who knows? That I can sit around and watch a 4-hour marathon of Golden Girls on TV and not have one problem, not be interrupted. The phone won't ring. The doorbell won't ring. Nothing will happen. I could sit there for 10 hours then, because, you don't just watch 4 hours of Golden Girls. You watch all 10. And I'm vegged out on the couch for half the day and nothing has happened. But the moment I go to do something constructive or actually worthwhile, and then everything just conspires against me to keep me from accomplishing that feat. And just now, it's just like, my phone is sometimes goofed up where I'll text back and forth with somebody, and I think it's just because of how big the file is of our texts. It takes forever for me to open up a conversation with them that I have already, and it goes back to, like, since I've had the phone. And when I type in something, it doesn't appear on the screen for a good minute, and then it says sending for like 2 minutes, and then it may or may not send. And meanwhile, they're sending me 5 different messages. And I'm like, look, I can't keep up with the conversation because this phone sucks, or whatever. And I think it's just because we have the very huge, long conversation that I should have archived or deleted. I just don't like to do that. I don't know why. It's not like I can scan through everything because it'd be immense. But still, the idea being that there is something out there that is probably hindering it, that's self-made. But it's like, I went to start recording this, and I couldn't because, now what is it? Is it 15, collect 20 outfits? 20 outfits. Well, I want to keep that one, though. All right, collect that one. I could sell them, though. I have to collect, but I have to sell. So, it can be anything I can collect and sell. But there's some good items here. I need to get rid of some of this shit. Let's sell these. My goodness. Let's break this one down into parts. Okay. There we go. How about that? But, you know, I went to go record, and it's like I got into the first part of the video. I got about a minute in, and then 3 minutes in, then a minute and a half. And, you know, I got 5 minutes in total between over 2 clips, and then the phone started lighting up. I'm like, I got to go deal with this. So I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about the universe that decides to conspire against us when we want to get something done. But I think it's an actual thing. I think it's not just in my head. I don't know. Yeah. So, did I show you this last week? Everybody here is now fully trained up. Trained up to the hilt. Fully trained up. Now I just need to get... Now I need to get them switched out with the peeps up here. And I need to do that offline because it's going to take me forever to concentrate on it and talk at the same time. But, you know, the point is that I need to do that so that I can begin to... God, get out of the freaking way so I can get Mr. Handy up here. My goodness. The idea being that I want to switch the 2 rooms. I'm going to flip them so that my best peeps with the best weapons and the best stats are in that room taking care of this mess while... Oh, shit, get up there. While the other ones are further down below that, you know, are not as well trained. Because then I can really start to accept the fact that I've got 15 lunchboxes sitting out there that I've collected, and that they will have some people, and that will put me over the threshold for the death clause. So that's where we're at. And when those people come in, I'm going to immediately send them into training, get them trained up, and then filter out some more peeps so that if we do have death claws, and I know that they won't last that first room, we will be dealing with them probably into our our science station by then. So I'm gonna also up the amount of actually, let's do that now. Why not? We should. We really should. Medbear. In fact, I wasted that other... Oh, where's he at? He's right there, right above me. Holy crap, guys, you weren't even at the highest level. Up, dude it up. Hospital. So now we have a capacity for more. Awesome. So yeah, that's one of the things I want to get done. I want to get that taken care of. Death claws do not affect your rads, so I'm not worried about that. So, you know, I don't have to worry about upping that at any time soon. If I need them, I'll put peeps in there offline and then take care of it. I got a Mr. Handy collecting, so it's no big whoop. So we're poised. We're poised to be making, you know, bigger moves here in the near future. Not that it will matter in terms of the recording and monetization of these videos. But again, I'm not going to... I violated my own directive there. I wasn't gonna talk about it. And here we are, interrupted again. Recordus, Interruptus. Oh, look at this. I totally forgot about them. They're like, I wonder how many bodies I can stack up. Look at this shit. Wait, what's going on out here? There's, wait a second. Did you see that? Tell me there's one person. Tell me one person with a BB gun is coming in that door. Oh, I think I just found a glitch. I think I just discovered a glitch. This is interesting. Let's see what happens. The downside to this could be... okay, never mind. Say, sometimes the downsides of finding those happy little glitches is that it screws you up, that it won't ever stop happening. Like, they won't die. They'll just keep attacking. But that's interesting. Okay, so let's hope we get another... This is one thing we're going to do. This is the last thing we're going to do in the video today before we get done. We have to spawn another raider attack, though, to do it. That happened. You saw that, right? There were... maybe I forgot to collect the dead people off the floor. And when I clicked on them, they ended up outside. My thought process was, what if I were to keep letting them pile up in the doorway? And, how many bodies could you stack into a room? I think that you would just not get it. Maybe that's the thing. Unfortunately, though, death claws, you can't collect anything off them when they die. They disappear eventually. It's not like raiders. Too bad. Too bad you can't do that. That would be awesome. You could collect off a death claw. You can collect a death claw hand or something, but we don't have that. All right, let's try it. We're not going to collect anything off of them, okay? We're going to just let them get in. Oh, I better put people in that room, though. That would be nice. That would be a smart thing to do. All right. And what we will do is we'll only collect half, because I'm afraid that if I don't, I won't get another raider attack in this video. We're going to let them come in. We're going to let them get killed, of course, but we're not going to let them kill us. But we're going to kill two. We're going to collect two of them and leave two there, and then wait for the next raider attack. And hope to be that within the two that I get has what I want. All right. Yeah, collect that. That's awesome. Oh, okay. Shit falling down. That worried me for a second. I thought the chair was going to break. I hear this crack, but things were falling off a chair onto the floor next to me. Okay, so we got two dead bodies laying in there. Whoops. I want to go through and I want to sell these two items because I don't need them. Yeah. Right. So we'll just let it play out. Maybe, I don't know if we'll get another raider attack here anytime soon or not. I don't know. We could have 15 things happen between now and then won't be raider attacks, because that's the way our life works. But the idea being that, if that's a cool little glitch that you found, that if you don't kill, you kill half the raiders every single time, or can only collect half of the raiders every single time they attack, you only ever get attacked by two raiders on each individual raider attack. That would be kind of sweet if that were the case. That's a handy dandy little glitch there we found. These are little happy little accidents we sometimes get when we're attempting to be, where just I don't pay attention and shit happens. So yeah, that's where we're at. Like, again, I got interrupted. I had a conversation about what I was doing. Quite frankly, if I really wanted to, I could go through and get rid of all these rocks and get them out of the way. I'm not going to at this moment. Because I don't see the point of it. Yeah, I see there's a rad roach infestation now. And it's going to affect her. What is she carrying? Give her a second to get over there. Now get her involved. But yeah, everything's going to happen like real quick. We are going to get all of these lunch boxes unloaded. We are going to then be able to upgrade this because we need to have 75 dwellers. That's half of our dwellers. Now I know we're not going to get 75 dwellers, but we're going to once we've passed that threshold of not giving a shit about deathclaw attacks, or we just can't go back. Getting us up to 70, it's going to be a race for us to add dwellers. In fact, I'll probably do a little bit more objectives that involve me having bebes in the vault, because that'll help out. That's why I've also put these training rooms very far away from danger in case something should happen from outside, especially deathclaws. Now, I don't know when rad scorpions happen. I don't know when ghouls happen. Rad scorpions are a pain in the butt because they don't just spread from one room to the other. They tunnel and go into a different room altogether. They have the tendency to show up where you don't want them to. And that's a problem. Damn, I really want... I'm leaving it going here, so I'm filling for time. So, but, hey, kind of sad. Other things that are going on, I'm kind of sad. I lost a couple of... I had 495... subscribers. I lost a couple of them, I think. I'm down to 492. Again, this idea of getting into 1,000 subscribers is a moot point for me because there's just no way I'm going to be able to do it in that amount of time. And I just, like I said, I'm feeling for time here. I feel bad. This is that time of year where we are kind of looking for things to do to keep you busy around the house, As it is, I mean, I know if I had a full-time job that I was gainfully employed, man, I'd be taking this time to get stuff done in the house. Like I'm probably going to need the hot water tank going. Here's a little, I think I told you the story before about I was sitting on the couch half asleep. Bailey's mother, who was pregnant with her at the time, comes running in and says, "Hey, go look at this." And the water tank was spewing like Old Faithful. Immediately before that happened, I had begun to notice that the hot water became extremely hot. I mean, like really, really blazing hot, more so than ever before, which I thought was kind of weird. And then after that, the next thing I noticed was that sometimes the cold water wasn't cold. It was sometimes warm. That was right before it blew up. Now, the same thing's happening again. I'm starting to feel that hot water is like extremely hot. And the cold water today, I'm going to let him deal with it because, well, shit. I want to get it taken care of, though. But I'm going to give her the best gun to do so. The cold water was a little bit warm, and so I'm thinking that I'm going to have to replace the hot water tank. I really didn't want to, it's like I didn't want to have to replace the furnace and the air conditioner, considering that I have, limited funds to do so. But to think that I have to do that then as well, if I had an actual full-time job, I really would consider, getting all these things get done now because this is the time to do it. I mean, some people are not busy. Some people who are, and I also have to go fix my driveway too because, the borough's leaning on me because when they back between Labor Day and Halloween, they had dug up our street to repair the sewage line, and then they laid on me into saying, "Hey, you need to upgrade your line from the house to the street because it's not the same type and it's cracked or whatever." And I'm like, "Look, dude, I don't have a job. There's nothing I can do about it. I can't replace it. I gotta, I have other things that are more important. It's been fine up until now, and I haven't had a problem." They're like, "Well, we need to take care of it." Well, then I got a certified letter from them saying you got 45 days. Well, first of all, they sent me 60 days. I had to get it done while they were doing the work. I'm like, I can't get a backhoe up here to dig up my driveway with you jackasses sitting out there underneath my tree having your lunch and putting a porta-john on my driveway. There's just no possible way. I have to wait till you're done. So 60 days should start from Halloween. Well, 60 days from Halloween was January 1st. Okay, so then boom, I didn't have anything going on, and I got I get that letter. Now I say I have 45 days, so that puts me to the beginning of March. I'm gonna have to really dive into some funds in order to get that fixed. That's not a small deal. That's a big time deal there. I mean, getting your driveway, ripped up, and I mean, it's a gravel driveway. I want to get it paved, but for the moment, that's kind of a pain in the butt. And they didn't do that great of a job filling in my yard because I walked out there the other day and I sunk about a foot into the dirt and into the mud. And I'm like, okay, so you guys really didn't do a good job of backfilling into there after you dug it up, which is a pain in my butt. As you can tell, we're at the point where I'm just grasping at straws for conversation. So I don't think we're going to get to that point at this moment. I don't want to keep spinning yarns for no reason. I don't know. What am I doing? I've lost my coconuts, man. I have no clue what I'm doing anymore. I still like the idea of us taking a vault that I don't care about and then just totally just wrecking it for the sake of, there we go, experimentation. Now there's 4 here. Okay, so there's 4 here. Let's see what happens. Oh, they disappeared. The sons of bitches, they disappeared. Never mind. And I lost money on that. So don't do that. So there you go. That's a science experiment we debunked. We've debunked our find. Oh, what am I doing? I'm not paying attention to what's going on here. Holy crap, dude. Get up there. Well. Oh, well. Yep, never mind. This is all fouled up. This is all messed up. Oh no, okay, we managed to save it. But Star Paladin Cross is not there. Oh, well, I was like, oh yeah, this is interesting. It didn't work. Oh, by the way, they're attacking. By the way, you might want to get them in a room so you can kill them. My goodness. Yeah, that got fouled up, didn't it? All right, now we're going to have everybody fighting. See, this is another reason why I really want to wait until, because I know we're going to be SOL once it comes down to the death clause. Oh my goodness. Is everybody going to make it? We all going to be okay here? Is everybody, who's, okay, only my guys are running around, right? All right. Hoy. Alrighty. Well, that was an experiment that didn't go the way we wanted it to. But, you know, it was kind of an interesting thing to happen. I'm glad we got to at least confirm or deny it. That, you know, that's something. So, but anyways, that's all for tonight. You know, leave what you want in the comments at this point. Tell me what you really feel. Who cares? Other than that, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Bye-bye.